Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Drew Tony Books channel, and today we're back with TEW IX, Mythonized WWE save, and we're live with Monday Night Raw from the Bojangles Coliseum in Charlotte, North Carolina. Selowski.
Let's go.
We start out with a 64 rated segment with the fallout of Bad Blood. CM Punk opens the show, saying he has finally beaten Drew McIntyre and gotten him out of his life, and he's focusing on other things, and that other thing is Gunther and the World Heavyweight Championship. And Punk drives him down memory lane. When was the last time CM Punk was world champion in the WWE? Well, it was it was a 434 day reign as WWE champion.
I believe so. I believe that's a huge standpoint.
And then he's interrupted by Sheamus, who, while CM Punk was the face of the WWE, technically because he was the champion, Sheamus was the World Heavyweight Champion on Smackdown. And he said he was there, and he saw just as many Sheamus shirts as he did CM Punk, which brings in Mr. Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne is saying, well, we want to talk about records. We want to talk about being world champion. I was the NXT UK heavyweight champion. I had the responsibility of putting NXT UK on the map, and he did it for, I think, around 500 days.
So after me check, I check it. It is 685 days. He was from the best wrestlers. The he says best wrestlers like Hardy, O'Reilly, JD McDonough. He's on
Adam Cole, Ricochet.
I'm Cole, Johnny Ciampa,
Gargano, Tyler Bate. Yep.
Ricochet.
And until he was dethroned by the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. And then Braun Breaker comes up, former Intercontinental Champion, and he says, if we want to talk about when we were World Champion, he was the NXT Champion his first year of being a professional wrestler. That's very rare to become the World Champion that quickly, but it clicked for Braun Breaker like that, and now he has put his name in the hat of challengers for Gunther at Survivor Series. Well, Paul Triple H Levesque comes out and he says, look, all you guys are valid. All of you guys have a right to be the next challenger for Gunther. But the only way I think it's fair is tonight in our main event, we're going to have a fatal four-way match. And the winner will go to Vancouver, British Columbia, to take on Gunther November the 30th at Survivor Series. And, I think all four men are happy. And it cuts to Gunther in the back, and him and Ludwig Kaiser are watching this on a TV, and they're intrigued. I think because Gunther's beaten Sheamus, he's beaten Pete Dunne. Never had the opportunity to beat CM Punk, but he's also, I don't think, ever beaten Braun Breaker.
He lost to Braun. Actually, Braun was sitting up match. Team roster was the Braun Breaker.
So I'm sure Gunther isn't sweating it either way, because since losing to Braun Breaker, Gunther has been the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, and what was it, from April to August he won King of the Ring, and then he became World Heavyweight Champion for like 98% of his run on Raw and SmackDown. And that was the opening to Raw, a hot start here in Charlotte.
Yep.
Then we have a 70 rated match because guess what? I meant to say this before I click next segment, by the way. Adam Pearce saw Nick Aldis sign Hikaru Shida at Bad Blood, and he said, well, I don't have just one surprise, I have two, and his first of two is the bastard Pac, whatever you want to say. And tonight he faced Otis, beating him by submission with a brutalizer. And Pac is back in the WWE.
Yep.
And his gimmick got a rating of great, so that's a really good thing. So once we get Pac's popularity up, we're going to be rocking and rolling with Pac potentially.
Yes, sir.
Then we got our next segment. The Terror Twins talk about their losses at Bad Blood. They were both screwed.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the Judgment Day, Damian Priest probably beats Finn Balor. Same thing with Dom. Same thing with Dom, man. They're both furious, and I think it's safe to say that these issues between the Terror Twins and the Judgment Day are far from over. And it gets a 68 rated. It gets 68 rated. Our second surprise of the night. Awesome Truth hosting an open challenge. Adam Pearce said, "This is our newest signing to the tag team division. Welcome back to WWE, James Drake and Zach Gibson, the grizzled young veterans." And in this match, we saw our Truth get his comeback in, and I take that back. Our Truth taking heat. He goes to try and get Miz in for the hot tag. The Miz jumps off the apron and just stares our Truth down as the grizzled young veterans hit our Truth with Ticket to Mayhem. 1, 2, 3. Grizzled young veterans with a victory in their return match.
Hander changes. God,
that means the Miz
heel
has officially turned.
Yes, go. It was a good one. James Drake, great gimmick from James Drake. Drake Gibson on the other hand, Paul, but that's fine. We already improving that. We're already improving that. We improve.
So Raw's on a roll right now, signing and the grizzled young veterans.
Yeah. Good signings. Raw.
Our next
segment. Did you right?
Is
oh my gosh.
A 73 rated segment as Dominic and Liv Morgan talk about Liv's win over Rhea Ripley this past Saturday at Bad Blood, and then Damage Control comes out and says, "Look, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's over between you and Rhea Ripley, but any of the three of us can beat you on our worst day." And Io and Kyrie challenge Liv to a tag team match. Well, Liv doesn't have a partner, and Dom's not going to tag with her. Out comes Natalya.
The handle changing. So make sure you hand
Natalya also turned heel. And it was a
another success. It's got another success.
73 rated segment. Let's see if the match gets there.
Oh my! It's the same rating.
It's the exact same rating but Natalya and Liv Morgan, they lose to Damage Control in a 73 rated match, and the best wrestler in this match was Io Sky.
But not that much though. But
no,
look at Liv.
Look at Liv.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's taking on Dominic Mysterio.
Dom and Liv.
That's interesting. Dom and Liv are an awkward pairing. They have no chemistry. I don't.
So fix that later.
I don't agree with it.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't agree with that. But Sami Zayn, coming off of a loss against Gunther at Bad Blood, he gets a win. He gets a win back in the win column as he beats Dominic Mysterio with the Haluva kick, and this is even with Dom having Liv out there, Finn Balor, JD McDonough, the entire Judgment Day is out there, and they get to so after the match, Sami gets his hand raised. Judgment Day starts putting the stomp, starts putting the beat into Sami Zayn, but an unexpected save was made.
No one stopped them, but the White Six come out and surround the ring.
We have and Uncle Howdy and Huskus, Joe Gacy. That's not Huskus.
Wait.
Where is Joe
Gacy? Oh fuck, sorry.
Oh no, you're alright. But they actually eye the tag team titles, saying, on top of wanting to become the top stable. Well, this is my thing. We actually didn't even hear from the Wyatt Six. How I took it was the Wyatt Six, on top of wanting to prove that they're the top faction on Monday Night Raw, they start eyeing the tag team titles. But Paul Levesque gets in between the two factions before anything happens, which is probably in the best interest of Carlito, Dominic, the entire Judgment Day, really. Because you saw what they did to Shaggy.
Yeah, and Braun.
76 rated segment here. And our next segment is our main event in a 79 rated match. We see CM Punk, Braun Breaker, Pete Dunne, and Sheamus. Winner goes on to Survivor Series to face Gunther. CM Punk wins by pinning Pete Dunne with the Welcome to Chicago.
What is that?
I don't know.
I home go up. Let me see.
Braun Breaker was taken out of the match earlier than Punk got the victory because the Intercontinental Champion Jey Uso came out. So it's far from over between the two of them. We saw them have a heated exchange on Miz TV on Saturday night at Bad Blood, and I just skipped the segment. My bad. 92 rated segment. CM Punk and Gunther kind of have a little stare down, not nose to nose, but Punk's on the turnbuckle. He blows Gunther a kiss, who's watching from the top of the crowd. You know, CM Punk's confident, as he should be. Multiple-time world champion, saying the title is coming home to the best in the world at Survivor Series. Gunther just smirked at CM Punk. Our first Raw as owners of the WWE. And
hey, we pretty good.
Okay, all right.
That's pretty good.
I'll take this. We increased popularity in 19 regions. This is because of the limited number of viewers here in the Oceanic region and the Japan.
It sucks.
I'll take an 81. Solid.
Yeah.
Address the locker rooms already happened. Let's see injury review. Shayna Baszler on main event tore her rotator cuff. Which sucks that we lost a heel. And our financial report. Hot damn.
$1 million. Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, 2 million.
Let's look at the popularity recap.
Popularity.
Here we go. This is what I like to see.
We're hitting max on fucking America. Okay. With max.
Oh, is that what it is? It's the max?
Maybe.
Raw has been complete. And we are back with NXT, and we open up the show with Trick Williams, the new NXT champion, celebrating with the crowd here in Kansas City at the Brawl Studio Theater. But it is not long until he is interrupted by Ethan Page, the former NXT champion, saying he wants his rematch. And honestly, he shouldn't even been wrestling Trick Williams on the first NXT on the CW. But then, out comes Wes Lee, who says Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel, they're in the rearview mirror. They're not ahead, they're behind him. So Wesley now, what's ahead of Wesley? Trick Williams. But then you can see Trick is outnumbered. Here comes Javon Evans, the young OG, which sets up a tag team match in our main event tonight. Ethan Page and Wes Lee taking on Trick Williams and Javon Evans. But then, opening up the show was for the NXT Tag Team Championships. The Axiom and Nathan Frazier get a fifth.
Ooh.
That sucks. Against.
It was a great finish.
It was a creative. So we tried out the creative finish. It was a filler. That was the first time that's happened. As they
We're gonna try.
Alpha Wolf and Dragon Bane in a high spots match. Axiom gets the win as Axiom beats pinned Alpha Wolf with golden ratio. Dragon Bane and Alpha Wolf are very good and great. That's a good thing.
Be in conversation of the best modern day tag team. And Michael says he has an idea of someone he could bring in to have them be at the top. And that is the Motor City Machine Gun. The Motor City Machine Gun.
The Motor City Machine Guns make their debut, and the crowd goes crazy despite the segment rating. Shawn Michaels says that the Motor City Machine Guns, one of the best tag teams in the past 20 years, is here in NXT. It's a long time coming. This is Alex Shelley's second time on NXT television because
second time in a tag team match too.
Dusty Cup in 2020 as he teamed with Kushida, and they're the time splitters. They lost to Grizzled Young Veterans, who, if you guys have been watching this whole video, just came back to WWE. They're on Monday Night Raw now, and yeah, 45 rating thing. Rating segment. That's this match that when this match inevitably happens, no way is it going to get a 45.
Yeah, probably not.
Then in our next match, we saw the debut of Stephanie Bakir, that's how you pronounce it, taking on Chase U's Thea Hale. She wins. She beats Thea Hale in 12 minutes and 55 seconds by pinfall with 3.29. 44 rated segment, 44 rated match. And then Julia in the back, which I must have taken. Whoops. So Julia in the back. This was last week. Julia in the back shakes Shawn Michaels' hand, shakes our general manager Ava's hand, saying that this is a dream come true, and this is a record for NXT. First match, you win the NXT Women's title. I don't think that's ever happened before. And then,
no,
as Julia is celebrating, everybody's happy for her, Roxanne gets to the back, and she throws the biggest temper tantrum ever, saying that this isn't fair. You guys have strapped the rocket to Julia. This isn't fair to people like her, to women like her, women like Cora Jade, all these women that have been here since around the beginning of NXT 2.0. But now we're in a new era of NXT here on the CW, and Julia came in, called her shot, and Bullseye became the NXT Women's Champion. But it's safe to say things aren't over between Roxanne and Julia. 53-rated segment, by the way.
Yep, pretty good. I mean, Cook.
This match was horrible, apparently. Oba defeats Tony D'Angelo for the NXT North American title. Both men were off their game, which is not...
The crowd was hyped, though. The crowd
was hyped, you know. I mean, we must have gone to the right spot here in Kansas City, Missouri, but,
The cheap pop. It's on that style.
Oba Femi benefited from being the flavor of the month. That's a good thing. Commentary lifted the match. Wade Barrett lifted
That's good.
the match. But yeah, this was just a really off night for both these men, apparently. And that's a shame.
Yeah.
But Oba Femi's reign as a NXT North American champion
continues.
Then a 48 rated segment. Ethan Page and Wesley are talking strategy in the back. Ethan Page goes, "Look, man, this is all part of my master plan to get back the NXT Championship." And Wesley says, "I'm gonna stop you right there. Tonight I have no loyalty towards you. Tonight this is about me getting to the NXT Championship. Something that you had and you let slip through your fingers." You know, that leads to a little argument. But they say, "Look, it's one night. We gotta coexist for one night. We're gonna do it because both of an enemy, the enemy of my enemy is my friend."
Hey, you know, okay. Because the ultimate weapon, I believe it's called.
The ultimate weapon or ultimate weapon?
The ultimate.
Ultimate weapon. That's right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But what a win for Mike Bailey. What a debut for Mike Bailey. And Leo Rush had a great showing here tonight in his return.
Yep.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Outrunners. Now, the Outrunners, they're saying they feel like they've gotten the shitty end of the stick here, as they invented tag team wrestling. Nobody gives them the credit. You know, people like teams like the Rock and Roll Express, teams like the Midnight Express.
Yeah, Brainbusters.
The Hart Foundation. These guys owe everything, every accomplishment they have, they owe them to the Outrunners. And you know who's backing them up here? Black Machismo. Snap into a Slim Jim.
Yep. Hell, so Machismo says, "Oh, you fancy roster, somebody watch your ear. Look at that handle, the most macho staple in wrestling history." Yeah.
So the New World Outrunners are bringing their talents down to Orlando to NXT, and then it's main event time. A 59 rated main event.
You know what? Better than I thought it would be.
The best performance, Javon Evans.
Fucking
Ethan Page and Wesley beating Trick Williams and Javon Evans. Ethan Page beating
the Ito's Edge.
That's not right.
Ito's.
But Ethan Page now thinks he has a gripe to get to the NXT title, even though technically, not even technically, he pinned Javon Evans, but I guess there is a technicality that he has a victory over Trick Williams.
Well, actually, here's the thing. Disney people terribly. He pinned Javon Evans in the Troy match.
He did. Trick hit the knee, and Ethan Page fell on him.
Yeah, commentator was an idiot. Hard. Oh, he came back Trick, so I don't know why, but whatever.
But then after the match, a 55 rated segment. Trick and Ethan Page, they're not done. This is hatred that's next level. They're tearing apart ringside. They're tearing apart barricades, tearing apart the ring. They're coming at each other, and security's coming to break them up. And Shawn Michaels comes out and says, "You two want to fight? Ethan Page, you want a rematch? Well, how about this? Let's kill two birds, one stone. Halloween Havoc. Trick Williams, Ethan Page for the NXT Championship. This is the last time that you guys are going to go one-on-one. Spin the wheel, make the deal." But hey, WCW style, Ethan Page and Trick Williams try to come at each other again. Security's not budging, but they're it's getting closer and closer. But right when security breaks off, right when they break out of security, we're out of time. We have to go off the air. Sorry. Now for your local news on the CW. Let's see what we got, Myth.
You know what?
8.
Pretty good. You're pretty good.
I'll take that. We're gonna get a lot better for sure with NXT. It's just gonna take time on getting some of these guys popular and more.
Yeah. To be fair, the Pakistan match was pretty solid. And like I said, Wolf and Dragon Bane are like unknowns in this game loss.
That's true. But we get a 58, and now we're gonna go from Tuesday to Friday magically to get to Smackdown, and we will see you guys live on Friday Night Smackdown. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we are on Friday, presenting Friday Night Smackdown. I think we're in Kansas, or we may not be in Kansas anymore. But we open up the show outside the arena earlier today around 3:45 Central Time. Cody Rhodes met with Randy Orton and Kevin Owens after Bad Blood ended with a heated altercation between the three men and Roman Reigns. Owens and Orton are still upset about Cody's decision to team with Reigns, even though it's in the past, but hopes that Bad Blood was the end of the partnership. Rhodes says he hopes so as well, but he was always willing to help and still is. Orton and Owens think of that last line. They both facepalm and they're both annoyed by it. So needless to say, Kevin Owens and Randy Orton are not happy with Cody Rhodes at the moment. And Roman Reigns, not only does he have Solo Sikoa coming after him and the rest of the bloodline, he's got Kevin Owens and Randy Orton to think about too.
Yeah, well, it's going to be interesting seeing how it goes, how this, how it plays out. Because Cody Rhodes is the only friend here was Kevin, right? And Kevin Owens, Cody helped Owens come up with us to his aim. Come on. So for that, Cody Rhodes was on. He was kind of Sammy and Kevin to get along. Right? They won the titles. Good Cody.
Plus,
how it goes.
I wonder if there's a lot of frustration still, because Kevin Owens is Cody Rhodes is the reason Kevin Owens got split from Sami Zayn, sending Jey Uso to Raw. But that gets a 74. We open up the show with Andrade versus Shinsuke Nakamura in a 70 rated match. Good shit.
Has a dog off his game. Andrade was off his game. I think he got 63. He was on game, then a banger match.
Andrade's goated. There's also another guy we're excited about. He was in action last week. Dragon Lee. He was on the pre-show. He had a dark match against Angel Garza in a 54 rated segment.
I ain't shocked.
Should have scripted it. That's on me. But Tama Tonga apparently liked not having it. So did Tonga.
Lower. Yeah.
But the Bloodline run into Nick Aldis backstage and tell him, as long as Roman Reigns is still on Friday Night SmackDown, and as long as Cody Rhodes is the WWE Champion, they will come back and destroy SmackDown week after week by orders of the Tribal Chief.
Yeah, and that match was a okay, wow, how is Tom? Okay, we need to get Tyler Ciampa and Johnny, but anyways.
Yeah, we made it. Yeah, we may have made a mistake. Tommaso Ciampa,
yeah.
Tama Tonga with the Project Ciampa.
Hot crowd though, so it's good. Hot
crowd. These guys have great chemistry too, and yeah, tonight SmackDown is a big talking point on all the social medias. There's talk of Nick Aldis is trying his best to one up Monday Night Raw when Adam Pearce signed the Grizzled Young Veterans and Pac, so keep an eye out for that. But Bayley talking to the WWE Universe as the new women's champion, but she's interrupted by the returning Alexa Bliss. Shocking.
The goddess this time, the goddess.
The goddess Alexa Bliss, and she did really good tonight. And she said, Bayley, congratulations on beating Nia Jax. But the goddess is back and is coming for that women's championship sooner or later. 62 as well as Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green, and Nia Jax take on the team of Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, which both of those women have already set their sights on the women's title. But which one's going to go after it? Is it going to be both of them? And they teamed up with the newest SmackDown signee, Hikaru Shida.
Who got a 67, so he was the walk-off of this team.
But
yeah,
one signing to another, Hikaru Shida, congratulations to the three of those girls. Shida, Belair, and Cargill. But I'm told that Nick Aldis has signed a talent with him. As a matter of fact, let's go to
shit.
Nick Aldis said we hear a knocking at the door, and who is it? Malcolm Bivens.
Oh shit. That reminds mine's very own.
Malcolm Bivens accepting the call, and Aldis says he's glad that Bivens could make it, and his mid-card scene needed another workhorse. Needed a guy like his client. Malcolm Bivens said, well, I'm going to tell you what. Adam Pearce is going to regret passing up on this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest member of the SmackDown roster, the Messiah of the Backbreaker, fucking Roderick Strong. And Strong steps in the shot, shakes Aldis' hand, says he had unfinished business in the WWE, and looks to be the best wrestler he can be on Friday nights. And a 71 rated match, Owens
holy shit,
defeats Santos Escobar with a stunner, and Kevin Owens with a 66 rated performance. And
so I'm just sorry.
What's up, man?
I'm just happy seeing Marinello in the green. So awesome. Like, I'm sorry about back. But fuck JBL.
Dude, Marinello was a no-brainer.
Exactly. Fuck JBL for bullying him.
Welcome back to Friday Night SmackDown. But congratulations to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens beating Santos Escobar with a lot on his mind. And coming up next is our main event for the United States Championship, and they get a 69 rated segment as both of these men we have a split screen. On the left is AJ Styles walking to the ring, and on the right is the United States Champion LA Knight. Myth, these guys in a WrestleMania rematch they're gonna go at it. They're gonna go nose to nose, toe to toe, whatever you want to call it, face to face, whatever you want to call it, for the United States Championship. Let's see if they performed in the main events. 74. LA Knight beats AJ Styles with a quick cradle pin. So LA Knight kind of squeaked this one out. And you know, people can say what they will, say what they want. Is the right phrasing.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do to be champion. And it's one thing. It's one battle to get to being champion, but it's a whole other animal being the champion. And LA Knight has realized that because now LA Knight has, I believe, 2 or 3 maybe defenses under his belt. Well, actually number 5. So cool.
Yeah.
We end off Friday Night Smackdown with a 79 rated segment. As Roman Reigns sat down with Cody Rhodes earlier in the stands of the arena, he tells Graves that he doesn't expect the bloodline to go well, and knows that what's there between them isn't over. But he takes the time to tell Kevin Owens and Randy Orton, perhaps digging himself a bigger hole, that he does not regret anything that's happened, but that Roman Reigns has no loyalty to Cody Rhodes at all. He's coming back for the WWE Championship. So Cody Rhodes, he's got a bullseye on his shoulder, so big that it's Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has got his own problems on top of the Randy Orton Kevin Owens stuff, and it's not a good look. It's something Cody did. I mean, kind of is, but it isn't. You know, Cody Rhodes, I think, has a pure look at it. But Roman Reigns now has no friends, all enemies. And Roman Reigns probably wouldn't have it any other way at this point. But 70 segment,
39 and ends with a
73.
Wait, hold on. Do we lost probably? What the fuck?
Wait a minute. What really?
The hell? Wasn't that bad?
It didn't help. That should have been scripted, and the Roddy thing should have been scripted. That's a disappointing way to end.
1 million again.
But we are gonna.
Oh, home state ticket. I kind of.
That's tough. We're gonna get that popularity back. Y'all just believe in us. I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. All of our info is gonna be in the description below. And my info is in my bio now. And thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Myth, you got anything to say?
Be safe. Love y'all. Thanks for watching.